I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. Okay, guys, I felt very called to do this reading. It is super on my heart. It's different. It's not the norm. I actually did a little bit of research and tried to find out if people do this kind of a thing. And it seems to me that they do not, at least not very often, and it's not really put out there. Maybe people don't feel it's needed. That could be, but I personally do. So, what is going on is that I myself am disabled, and oftentimes in the past when I've watched readings, I have a hard time relating because a lot of the time they'll talk about work and or things that people are able to do, that able-bodied people do, and I can't do those. And so I know it's not meant to be, exclusive or anything. Of course not. But and we can take the bits that work for us, right? Of course. But because of this, I have felt called to do a reading specifically for people that, let's call it, are able challenged. It doesn't mean you have to be technically disabled. Just if you feel that you struggle in life a bit more than other people do, if work is hard for you, life is hard for you, this is for you. I want you to feel heard and seen, and I want you to have a reader that can cater to you, because it's what I would want. So that's what I'm going to do. I also, guys, if you've been following me at all, you know that I never do the subscribe and click the bell and any of that stuff. I am asking this time, if you know someone that is in need of this type of a reading, please share it. Please, let's get this message on. Let's give to the people that don't often feel like they have a voice. So that's that. Okay, let's get into it. Pile one, you have this Amazonite heart. Let me see if I can get, oh, focus. There we go. I'm also going to pull some charms. They have words on them. So pile one with your heart. You also have a charm that says brave. I don't know that I'm going to, oh. Well, there you go. Your charm is brave. Pile two, you have a jade pillar. And your charm is dream. Pile three, you have this green adventurine heart. I had to remember what it was for a second. I get these two confused all the time. Green adventurine heart. And your charm is protected. There we go. All right, guys. So take your time, pick your pile. Timestamps are down in the description if you need. All right, see you guys there. Okay, pile one with your Amazonite heart and your brave charm. I'll just stick her right there. Let's see what your message is all about. I'm gonna go with this guy first. Oh, that just flew out. Interesting. Purification with the eucalyptus plant. Go next with you. Conception. Sweetness. Failure. That one last. Court the divine feminine. Navigate with heart. And repression. You know, one of the things that I might be slightly OCD on is I I want things to look just right. And the camera does a slight like curving effect. So to me, when I put it straight, the screen, it doesn't look straight. It's wonky. So please forgive me on that. It is what it is. What failure says underneath here is I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. We do have some numbers. If you're into numerology, we have 35, 31, 22, and I need my glasses, 23. I'm gonna get into the energy of your pile. What I'm feeling currently is this waiting, just waiting. It's as if the energy is not going anywhere. This, okay, okay. You are not kind enough to yourself, is what I'm getting. Some things that you go through that are very painful, whether it's emotionally or physically, both, you need to give yourself more grace. You need to be the divine feminine. You need to bring in the nurturing, the kindness, the heart center, sweetness. I'm getting two things with this card, the conception card. One is that some of you might be having issues becoming pregnant, might not be able to have children. There's something along those lines. And then for some of you, this is from birth. This is not your fault. This is not like you have a genetic issue, right? Like there's a problem with the body. That is what happens. Um, there is something that connects with both of them, with the repression. And this is the emotional side of it that I feel like, it's got this feeling of what else can I do? There's no choice, right? So I just have to put this aside because what else can I do? And that's the repression of it. And that is such a hard place to be, guys, that it's hard to sit in a feeling that's not great, right? It's hard to admit that the failure is a failure and sit with that. I am not suggesting you need to dwell on all of the negative. That is not it at all. But because this repression card has come up, it means you are putting something to the side. You are sweeping something under the rug. It may not be that you are even actively doing it, like consciously aware that you're doing it, It could be that you've got this layer, right? You feel like, oh, I get it. This is my life. I've healed. It's fine, like emotionally healed. But there's something to this. There's something to this repression that, oh, you're repressing the heart. You're too in the mind. You're repressing the heart. Okay. And so you're not able to give the nurturing to yourself that you need. And this is key. This is so important because we can receive nurturing from other people, but when it's our own body, our own emotions, our own hardships, it's it's nice to receive from others, but we're our harshest critic, right? We're the ones that need to love on ourselves and to truly love on ourselves, to truly give ourselves the freedom to be human. I feel very emotional. I mean that's bound to happen with this reading because I connect with you guys very much. Most of my readings I do feel like I connect with you, but this this type of reading is specific to me because I am also disabled. I know what it's like to go through these things, to experience the failure of a body, to be maybe angry at God for it happening, right? To have those moments. Um, Life is a wave. Life is a wave. We have the ups and downs, and we have to experience all of it in order to fully grow, in order to fully heal, in order to fully feel our emotions and to have freedom. There is this purification I feel is coming from the not repressing of the heart. I feel like this is attached. These on the ends here are attached. And okay, now I'm sorry, we're getting divided. So, two things. Purification, one, they are requesting there's something you need to look at in your life that needs like removal. Um, I'm not going to say permanent removal. I'm not going to say like, I'll just give an example, right? Um, I'm diabetic and I have gluten issues. I'm celiac. So for me, food is a major thing. And there are things I eat, and sometimes I respond to things and I don't even know why. I don't know why I'm responding to them, but I do. So I have to pay attention to patterns. What have I kept eating that's making this happen? Um, so here's the thing. I love Oreos. They're not good for anybody. We all know this. It's a sweet treat, right? Like you're not supposed to eat them all the time. Um, so I make myself a deal. Okay, I get to have them on occasion because then I'm not like forcing myself to never have them because that feels worse, right? But for the most part, I'm not always eating them. So that's the healthier version. So that's an example of kind of removing something. Like there's something in your life that needs removal, that you need purification from. I, it's two directions again we're going in. There's an emotional side to it and a physical. So for some of you, it is something like your intake, your food, or even a type of exercise you're doing, a type of, there's something that's not quite for your best. Um, and you know what? What I'm going to suggest on this is that you just really listen. Listen to your body. If you do not feel like you have the gifting to hear from spirit or whatever, just listen to your body. If you do feel like you can hear from spirit, then receive that and ask, what is it? Like pay attention to your food intake, to your activity level, to sun, to, whatever it is. Um, yeah, that's the only thing I can suggest for that, because general reading different for each person. Purification on the emotional side. The first thing I'm getting in regards to this is I'm seeing someone listening to music and it's helping them reach that heart center and it's helping them break down and cry. So something needs to be felt in order to be released and let go. Okay. I am hearing to talk about this brave charm. So this might just be me. I kind of doubt it, but um, so many people, I don't know if you've heard this before, but you say to someone, "Oh, that's so brave of you." And so many people are like, "Well, what's brave about it? There's no choice." There is always a choice. Always a choice. It may not be that you have the greatest choice. It may only be that one way is like the best way, but you can still choose to not go that direction. There's always a choice. Even in trauma events, even when things are forced. And I'm so sorry to bring, I don't want to be triggering, but the truth is, triggers, if a trigger comes up, it's there to help you heal. So I'll try and use an example that is not super common and that's more like in the movies. Um, let's say someone's robbing a bank, right? And there's a gun, and what's your choice? You can say there's no choice, they're forcing. Well, you can choose to obey, you can choose to listen, you can choose to go against what they're saying. Yeah, you might get shot. So it's not like a great choice, right? But it's still a choice. You still have the power of what you choose to do. So, yes, you are brave. If you choose to focus on yourself and your health and your life and how you're living, that is brave. Do you know how many people are going on in this world not paying attention because we don't wanna, right? Half the time I think it's because we're scared to and the world sucks sometimes and so we don't want to, but I don't know. I don't know everyone else's life, but you are brave. They want me to really try and drive that home to you that you are brave. You make choices that are brave. Okay. Is there different area, different card we're looking at now? I am being reminded that sometimes we take on the responsibility that isn't actually needed. Oh, this feels so backwards to say because I'm really more of a fan of take responsibility for your own actions and blah blah blah, but sometimes we internally take on fault for what's going on in our life. Um, and we don't need to. We don't need to do that. It's so, here's an example. Uh, I was pregnant at one point and she was not making it. She was just getting worse and worse inside my belly. Um, and ended up dying. Um, and for a long time, I was angry that my body failed her, that my body couldn't support her. And even though logically I know it's not technically my fault, I still took that on. And so, without even realizing it, I punished myself in ways that, it's not the healthiest, but we grow and we learn. So you might really do yourself a favor and take a really deep look. Even if you understand logically that what's going on is not your fault, you might have a heart thing going on. You might have some emotions or some ties that link in that somehow are telling you that within you believe it's your fault. Or something to do with worth, your self-worth. Maybe part of you believes that because you're this way, you're not as worthy as other people, which, excuse my language, is absolute bullshit. You are worthy. You are loved. Lots of feeling here. Lots of feeling. Okay. Anything specific, please, for pile one, my brave people? Okay, they're just reminding you, I guess we're coming to a close, but they're reminding you to lead with the heart. Navigate with the heart. This is really key for you right now in this time. Give yourself this nurturing, this sweetness, this mothering, ideal mothering. How would that look like to you? Do it to yourself. Give it to yourself. Okay. All right. Yep, that's it. We are coming to a close. Energy is leaving. So, guys, I truly hope that this has been a blessing for you. I hope that you feel seen and heard and loved and understood. I hope you know that there is a voice out here for you. There is a reader that has you in mind. All right. Much love, guys. I'll see you next time. Okay, pile two, my dream team, your dream charm there, and your jade pillar. There we go. We'll put dream here. Let's get into this. Let's see what your message. Oh, wow. Restoration with aloe vera. Focus. This card keeps coming out. It keeps happening. Interesting. Garden the heart. Not guarding. Garden, as in flowers and yard work. Garden the heart. Forgiveness. Oh my goodness. Forgiveness. Oh, come on now. Well, I guess we know what we're working on, huh? And this card says, I am. I am. Give a little more space to these because we can. Because we can. Okay, Dream Team. If you are into numerology, we have 25, 9, 19, and I need my glasses for this one. Is that 1? You know, I think it's a 1. I do need to go get my glasses. I'll be right back. Okay, yes, that is a 1. Aloe vera. You know, guys, I have such a thing. The camera angle, like how it works, and then my glasses and how I'm a little OCD with this, but I want things to look straight and I get them straight and then I look at the screen and it's not straight. So it's a little annoying, but anyway, let's get into this. Whew. Okay, so this focus card, I don't know if you can see it. So it looks like an eyeball and then there is a human being inside the eyeball in the center there, all curled up, naked. But also there's like this shining light, right? There's this shining brightness coming from it. And I do feel, yeah. I do feel that there is something, this is all connected, these. So the focusing on yourself, and I'm hearing to tell you, it's not about what others do, it's about what you do, right? We can't control others, we can only control ourselves. So focusing on yourself, and this garden the heart, which I'll talk about in a second, is restorative for you. It's going to be very restorative. So garden the heart is really just about letting the growth happen, letting the beauty happen, allowing for all of this blessing to come into your heart, tending to your heart, tending to that restoration that we're talking about. And this is of a, I'm not getting, it's not physical. This is all about your heart, your soul, even your emotions. Now, emotions will come and go, but they will play a part in this, especially with these 2 forgiveness cards. I'm sorry. We gotta laugh, guys. We gotta laugh when the universe is like, wha-bam, here you go. This is what it is. Who do you need to forgive? Is it yourself? Is it someone else? Is it God, the universe? You know, there's a lot of, okay. A lot of people believe that, well, we'll use the term God for right now. So, because this is that direction that it's going in. So a lot of people believe that God, a perfect being, can do no wrong, right? So why on earth would I need to forgive God, right? That's the thought behind this. I wouldn't need to forgive God. God is perfect. So here's the thing. God, source, universe wants all of you. Everything you have, every emotion you have, bring it. Bring it to me. That's what it says. So if you feel angry at God, source, universe, feel angry. Tell them. Tell them. If you need to forgive God, source, universe, forgive them. This is about you. The forgiveness is about you. They don't need your forgiveness. You need it. You need to be able to give it. That is the closest relationship. I do want to encourage this. I think for some people it's so strange sounding to consider going to God with every single feeling. You can say it logically, right? You can say, "Oh, God wants your all. We should give all." But do you actually? Do you go to God with everything? Source, universe? They know. It knows, however you want to say this, knows every single part of you, knows when you're going to the bathroom, knows what kind of have bowel movements you have. Like, there's no hiding from that. So give everything. Tell it, them, whatever, why you're upset. Go to spirit with everything, all of you. Bringing all of that chaotic emotional energy up and giving it allows there to be space, allows there to be calming, allows there to be the opportunity to have this forgiveness actually take place. Wow. And I just understood. So, okay. So I was raised Christian. To be quite honest, I don't necessarily go that direction anymore. Don't have a problem with it. Just it's not for me at the moment. But because of my background, um, biblically, there's that scripture that I am, and we all take it to being like I am God, right? I am that I am. Uh, and so yeah, I'm really seeing that there is something along this like you're upset that life is not the way you wanted it to be. Oh, that hits deep. That hits deep, you guys. Oh, you're upset because it's not how others have it. I'm hearing these like thoughts of why? Why did I get this? Why is it everyone I see seems to be doing great? Or at least, you know, there's so many different examples, guys, but they have what they want and I don't. I have to struggle through things. For some of you, I can't even walk, right? Can't even walk. I'm sorry for your pain. God, I'm feeling really emotional for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your pain. I know that life is life and we have to go through it. We have to experience the dark and the light, the pain, the suffering, the joy, the abundance. We experience it all. I have been where you are. I have been where you are. So I understand. I understand. Whether this is like a physical issue, whether this is a mental thing, whether whatever it is, that it seems unfair, right? It seems like what the freak, why is this my life? Look at everybody else. And it's such a hard place to be because our life is our life, not other people's. We experience what we experience and they go through what they go through. And we know this. We know this. We get it. But the feelings are still there. The feelings still happen. We have to have these moments where we can come to the great I am and be angry with all our anger. Say, this is not effing fair. Why is it like this? And that is okay. In fact, it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Because once you've come out of that, you have an amazing relationship with the great I am. You have a more trusting relationship because you've come together, you've communicated, you've given your all. Isn't that what we all want? Think about relationships. We all want this relationship, right? That's like they can see every single part of me and they still love me. Well, that's source, God, whatever your higher self, like whatever it is you believe in. That is this. Have that relationship. Be restored. Oh, I'm really feeling this now. Like this has so much energy on it. It's like you need to have this moment in the deepest, darkest pit of your heart. And it's going to just give you so much release and freedom. It's going to show you a new way of looking at your life, a new perspective. There are some things in life that happen to us, yes. You know, it's so frustrating that phrase, life doesn't happen to you, it's for you. It's all about the perspective switch. The truth is, things do happen to us. We cannot control everything, but life does also happen for us. You have both. Oh yeah. Oof. All right. Oh, take a breath. It's a really strong, powerful message, and my heart is still hurting for you guys. This is one of those things that's not just like quick and easy and over with. It's painful, it's deep. It's a huge life lesson for you. Huge life lesson. Oh, and it's like, yeah, look at this. I'm now drawn to this card with this naked person in their eye, and it's like, come to the great I am naked, just giving your all, completely vulnerable. Have you ever been that way with anyone? I am, at the same time, I am so, I'm feeling your pain and yet so happy for you. It's like I don't even know how to emote properly right now. I I know you're going to get through this. I know you're going to see the other side. I know you're going to have this amazing, look at this dream. Dream. You chose the dream pile. You will have your dream. Even though life isn't fair. There's just this section you need to get through first. And you will get through it. It will happen. I do. I feel really called to pull another card for you guys. So hold on. Okay, so this is the Universe Has Your Back deck. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. And we have two cards. Which one? Both. Okay. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Well, there you go. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Yeah, you guys. Yep. You need to have that moment. You need to have the moment where you give all your anger, all your feelings, every bit of it. The sadness, the despair, all of it. And then because you've given it room and space, everything else can clear out and align. It is okay to have your emotions. It is okay to be angry that things aren't how you would like them to be. It's okay because you have to go through the process. I'm going to read them one more time, and then I think we're going to close after that. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. What is the great I am? I like to view it as love. That's how I like to see it. So realigning with that. Yep, okay. I feel like it's time to close. Guys, you're so precious to me. And I truly, truly hope that this has been a blessing for you. I hope that you feel seen. I hope you feel understood. I hope you feel loved. I hope you know that there is a reader out there that has you in mind. And I hope to see you next time. Much love, guys. Okay, pile 3. My protected people with the green adventurine heart. Put you there. You can barely even see it. All right, let's see your message. We have Sanctuary with the banyan tree. Oh, that's right. You had a bunch of cards come out. So, space this out as much as I can. Twirl. Speak true. Perception. I am actually going to do this. Love you. Vibration. Oh, fear. Interesting. And soon. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get into your energy. Oh, first numerology, we have 5, 18, 15, and 5. 5 again. Oh, okay. So far, the first thing I see is sometimes when this card comes up, it has a different energy to it. So sometimes it's very fierce. Sometimes it's goofy and silly. This time it felt like dancing. And then this card came out, which was twirl. And it's like she's dancing in the air. She's spinning around. So there's something about freedom. The word freedom keeps coming in. Freedom. Let me go ahead and read this to you. I am drawn suddenly to this card. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Interesting. And then you've got love you down here. You've got this vibration card, which to me was connected to the love thing. Was it color-wise or something? It almost looks like tree rings, right? I think it is actually supposed to be tree rings. And there's something that's connecting here with these speak true and perception. And I don't have it just yet. I'm sure it will come. I do feel it's connected to protected for some reason. There's something there, but I guess that will come later. So living within the energy of love, a higher vibration, dance, freedom, freedom. But then we have I am receiving now a lack of freedom, lack of movement. Perhaps some of you are unable to dance. You might be wheelchair bound, or I wouldn't say bound, you're not bound to it, but you know what I'm saying. It might be that you've got some mobility issues. I myself, actually, I have torn labrum in both hips, and I've been going through 3.5 years of frozen shoulder. So I have a bit of a mobility issue. So I can kind of identify there. But there is something. So lack of freedom. Okay, I need to take a moment. I'm hearing to dive deeper, so I need to really center myself within your energy. Give me 1 second. Oh, wow. Wow. I am actually being brought to tears. God, your energy is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. There is just this like love, so much love that you have for people, animals, life, just love. You shine with love. I am now seeing this card as this like strength. It's the sword. It's your wow. Okay, I'm getting chills now. Whoo! You have a voice. You have such a voice. You speak true and it affects other people. It ripples out. Your voice is vibration and power, and you speak. You speak into people's lives with your love. Oh, your circumstances in your life, the way that things are for you, is a that's not the word is suddenly missing, but it's like a show for other people. It's like you are an example. You are, please give me the right word for this. Okay, I'm really feeling like a voice actually wants to come through. So I'm just going to let things happen and let things roll for you guys. It is an honor to live this life with you. It is an honor to watch you screw people's minds because of the amount of love you have, and yet they doubt you, and it changes them. It changes their perspective. You are an example. You are mighty. You have no idea the rippling effect that has gone out from just your chance encounters with strangers. You have such purpose. You beautiful soul. You have such purpose. You you are protected. Your charm, you are protected because you are needed. You lift others up, you bring them up, you raise their vibrations because they don't understand. They're confounded by how you could be so loving, even though, even though you have this situation that you're in. I feel the need to tell you now that you have angels at your back always. They are always there. It's not just one either. There's multiple. They never leave you. I mean, if you want to go to the bathroom or whatever. But you are always protected and guided. I don't know if you feel it or not. I feel that some of you do, but some of you may not be aware of it. And this is you. This is representing you now. You might not have the mobility, but your soul is on fire, dancing, spinning, twirling about, twirling in the light, making the rays of sun just dance all over, making the trees blow in the wind that you create. You create. God, you are so powerful. You are so mighty. You are so strong. You are so gifted. Your heart is tremendous. It is huge. It blows up. It fills up neighborhoods. The energy that you put out, people don't even understand. They don't know what's happening. But you put that energy out and bam, it changes. It changes everything around. Believe in yourself. You have nothing to fear. I got brought to this and there's like, nope, there's zero fear. Zero fear. You have nothing to fear. Uh, okay. Okay, so now we're taking a different turn where the energy is changing. And I am brought to this soon card, and I'm feeling okay. I think I'm feeling you guys. I feel like I'm having a little bit of a hard time with like picking things up, and I'm moving slower than normal for myself. Um, so if that's what's going on with you, just know that I feel you. I'm here with you. This soon card, I feel that they say that there is something you've been wanting. There's something that you've been wishing for. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate the word soon because I'm impatient. But I hate the word soon because to me, the spiritual world, their timing is not the same as it is for us, right? And so soon, what does soon mean? It's relative. But this is what I am being encouraged to tell you that something is just around the bend. It's just around the corner that you've been waiting for. You I'm getting that you even forgot that you were waiting for it. You forgot you wanted it. And it may not even pop up in your memory now, but as soon as it comes around that corner, you'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot. I did want that. And it will be a wonderful, beautiful moment for you. Oh, is there? My heart is like pounding, you guys. Whew. Is there anything specific, please, for pile three that, I mean, we've been pretty in it there. Anything else you would like to give them? Don't forget your voice. Don't forget your voice. Some of you sing. Some of you like to sing. But just know the power that it has. Know that, and it doesn't mean you need to bring it more forcefully. That doesn't mean that at all. They just want you to be aware that your voice has power. This is something you specifically, your soul has been gifted with. Not everybody has this. At least to the degree that you do, is what how I want to say that. Yours is like amped up, powerful. Yeah, I'm even hearing that you don't even have to believe it. Like this is the gift of your soul. You don't even have to believe it. It's just going to be. It's going to happen. For some people, belief causes things to be more powerful, right? The belief in it causes the energy to move forward more. But for you guys, it's just there. That's your gifting. I just heard a frog. I started looking around because I that was random, guys. I just heard a frog. Um, I don't know. Maybe frogs mean something to you. They're croaking. Maybe you even struggle with your voice. Like maybe you feel your voice is croaking. But yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This is your gifting. Dance in your voice, man. Dance in it. Twirl, have some fun. Okay. Okay, I am hearing to draw a card. I am going to go ahead. This is the Universe Has Your Back deck. And I am hearing to top card. Top card. Get a card for you. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. You are. You are for sure. Like, I mean, this even has wings. Like I told you, you've got angels behind you. You've so powerful. So powerful, you guys. I hope the energy comes across. I hope you can feel it. I hope you yourself got chills, you know? This is beautiful and amazing and just all the love, all the love. Okay, I'm gonna close it there. To the deepest part of my soul, hope that this has been a blessing for you. I hope that you feel seen and heard and understood and appreciated and loved. I hope you know that there is a reader out there that has your back, that understands, and that is wanting to cater to you. Um, I also hope to see you guys next time. All right.